Our little dry land patch ain't looking so good. Chucks. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. You know, if I clean my windows, this part would probably be a whole lot easier. Luckily, I got this shade coming off the shop. Lets me see right through. Now there's a lot of places where a cloth chopper is better than a deer, but hooking and unhooking the head is not one of those places. And we're running. 8 minutes late. Dang it. The chopper was less than cooperative this morning. Went to sharpen knives right after I hooked up the header. Shut the camera off, hit the button. Said it couldn't be done. Didn't say why it couldn't be done, just said it couldn't be done. So I did every person's instinct when the computer tells you no. I cut the power, turned it back on. It still didn't want to work. So I asked Bart if he had any ideas. He hops in, tries it, doesn't work. He cuts the power, turns it back on. Still doesn't work. So he's getting mad. Gets thinking, well, it's got to be that. Because there's nothing wrong. He looked over the harness, everything looked fine. Comes back in, hits the button again, and it worked. I don't know. If only all the corn was this good. Wow. Anywho, 7 trucks cut in 45 minutes. Not bad. I suppose since I got a break, I'll get out and clean a window. Maybe a mirror. Well, that was funny. So I was cutting with Blanca, seen something around in the corner that didn't look right. Jump out. It was one of the missing sprinkler hoses from this summer. This sprinkler, I don't know what the hell the crew did when they were setting it up, but every year, 5, 6 hoses get blown off. It's usually in the corn, so you don't see it until it comes out of the corn, and you have no idea where the hose is. So you just look for them when you're chopping. Let's tell her this tower I'm on now, the outside tower. I think we did 4 or 5. So we found one. Let's see how many more we can find. Well, I didn't find hose number 2. The chopper did. In that mess somewhere is a bunch of pieces from it. Metal set off the metal detector, and when I reversed it, I could see them. Can't win them all. Kyle's getting all fancy using the tarp on that new trailer. First 55 acres done. Acre count on there is pretty close. Yield monitor's way off because I never calibrated it. I don't know if you can see him. Can't see the pickup anymore, it's behind the pond, but there's a Ranger over there. We got the Valley guys here doing the survey, marking out some potential new pivots, so it'll be fun this winter. Either way, it's 12:30. I'm going to try and eat my lunch on the 5-mile drive to the next field. Well, this will be interesting. Going to cut the new pivot, the wrecked wiper as we call it. See what it makes. Little pivot was too green yet. Wow. Camera makes it look like a missing row there. It's just beat down a little bit by a tire track. Little pivot was too green yet, so we're going to try the big pivot. I think this is a 45 acre quarter circle. So far it's too green, but I think once I get in it, it gets a little drier. My bad, Trevor. My bad. He's got to back up a long ways. We're almost to the end. I thought the next truck would be here by the time he got full. Then I wound up, I was looking around for the truck and he was fuller than I thought. Otherwise I would have just done a quick little U-turn back with him, and yeah. Oh well, it's good practice for him. Everybody needs to know how to back up in a circle. Oh, this is getting brutal. So Aaron's leaving just now. He got the second load out of this field an hour and a half ago. He goes, I timed it. It was an hour and 20-something minutes round trip. It's got to be just over 30 miles to the pit from here, and it's zigzag. He had nothing done. Meanwhile, I already had this quarter opened up when Cameron showed up to start VTing over there. He's about got that one done. And this is how much I've got done here. 13 acres. I don't know, the moisture keeps coming down, so I'm thinking we're going to be okay. Right over here where it kind of disappears towards the lake. Can you guys even see that? Let's go all through the tent or under the tent. I don't know. I don't know what you guys can see. Either way, over yonder as it gets greener, but everything this way is dry. So I think it's going to be okay by the time I get going. That number just slowly keeps coming down. We'll see. I'm going to have to bring like a project to work on tomorrow, something to do. Because it's going to take a chunk of tomorrow. I mean, it's already 4 o'clock, so I started shutting them off with Aaron, which means it'll be 5-ish or a little after whenever the last trucks get here to get their last load. We need more Nate trucks. It was a lot cooler to drive through here when it was a tunnel last week than it is now. Oh well. Guys, it's 10 after 5. Last truck just left, which means he will get weighed and unloaded just after 6. So it's the bad part about this long of a haul. It's hard to get that extra round of trucks like you can on a short one. Because if I had brought them all back for one more load, Aaron would almost be here to start the round, which means for him to get unloaded and then back to the yard, it would be 7 o'clock-ish, which isn't bad. But then for the last truck, he wouldn't even get to here until 6:30. So, it is what it is. We're not in a big hurry. I mean, you've seen the numbers. We're bumping green on moisture. Tuna and I were just kind of going over a plan for what we're going to do. I think the field I'm in and the field I had left, we're going to kind of dissect them a little bit, leave the greener areas, and chop the rest, because the rest is ready. But, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to go get this thing cleaned off, go home. I'm wore out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.